playlist on here called Barack and Michelle Obama's favourite songs.
Barack and Michelle Obama's favourite songs.
It's got the Obama's 2019 summer favourites.
That's funny.
I need to tidy up a little bit. We're doing a Zoom.
Hello, YouTube. Oh, Danny, you definitely don't want me to turn my camera around.
Oh gosh, I've got the ironing board out. We've got Millicent's feeding all the horses in our living room.
Move out of the way.
Everywhere. We'll put the view in the background.
Just come here.
Will that be better? That's really good. All right, well, maybe we'll put it like that on the ironing board. There you go.
Is that your backyard?
Put on the beam.
No, that's these.
See you, Ryan.
Hey, Ryan, yeah, look. Keeps it flat, bro.
You look like Brad Pitt from the movie.
Yeah.
Do I? There you go, Ryan. There's a compliment.
You're looking at that way, yeah.
Yeah, from the living room.
What do you want to sing? Let's sing.
How are we looking?
Hey, there's the Michelle Obama podcast.
Oh my
I
God.
like your beard, Dudley.
Thanks, bro. Do you like my hair?
Oh, that's pretty cool. It's like shaved all around the sides. Yeah, well, orange.
It's not warm enough for that yet. What are you doing, Bob? Oh, we can cop some copyright strikes.
I just say
Hey, Tony, Bob.
Danny?
yeah.
Oh, Bobby Jump. Tony.
Ollie's. Can you hear us okay?
Yeah.
What?
Who's on the YouTubes?
What?
There's three people on the YouTubes. We'll give it a couple minutes like we usually do. You all got your tracks laid out? Tony, you just going to run past my house?
Yeah, I'll do that. It's bloody cold though.
Is it 2 miles to your house?
Pardon?
It's got to be pretty close to 2 miles to your house.
Yeah, it's just a weird hill. So it's fun going down, but not fun going up.
So 3.2 Ks.
Let's have a look.
Where are we going through?
Action. I'm working on the treadmill. What do you think? This treadmill. What can't you run around in circles? That's a lot of circles. I know. But why don't you run around the whole house? I think we'll get on the treadmill, yeah? Yes.
It's pretty simplified.
It's only 1.25 to your house, Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Wilson, would you just...
That's 2.4 back. Yeah, I'm not running up your hill though.
I'm on the boat. Fucking boat.
Yeah.
Ryan's like, oh, what are we doing? Why aren't we starting? It's 5:30. Come on. Let's do it.
Nah, you can't get the TV on there.
I can't get it on the big screen.
Yeah. Did you cast this?
HDMI?
Yeah.
You got 90 seconds.
How are we going to do this, lovely? Don't know.
Look at it. Oh.
Let's see. Don't know how we're going to do this so we can see the screen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right.
It's in our backyard. Not
Guys, you can if you want, you can sign yourself into Waterfly. Put your time in if you want.
Really?
Yeah, you just go to the class and hit sign in. There's no like reservations. So if you wanted to do that.
Yeah.
I signed already, Ray, because I was sitting by my computer, but now I'm not. There's too many people in there. Cool. Well, I reckon we get after it. So I'll get a clock. And we're going to start with, what was is it Alt-M? Yeah, it is. You're all muted. Sarah, still late to Zoom class. What's going on, mate? Every day. All right, let me move this out of the way. So we're going to go 2 minutes of isometric knee hold and then 1 minute off for 2 rounds. Cool. So nothing crazy. Let me find my timer. Called timer? It is called timer. Look at that. There's a great timer app if you can get it. It's called Timer. But we'll start in 10 seconds. We're going to go 2 minute. Just push your knees forward as far as you can. Your heels can come off the ground. That's totally fine. Ready, set, go. Cool. We're just going to chill here. Exercise 1.
Oh.
Yeah. Just standing around. Justin's late as well. Tell you what, all the people that are late to class are still late to Zooms. You stand with me?
What's this do?
Why do you need to stop?
No, what does it do?
Why do you need to stop? You'll figure it out pretty fast.
Lactic acid, but what's that meant to do? Is that meant to...
What does this do, Tanias? Isometric strengthen the joint 15 degrees plus or minus of the joint holding in. So you get stronger here, you also get stronger here, and then here, and so on and so forth, until you're super flexible or super strong in every position. So that's what it does. 2 minutes. No, that's not 2 minutes.
Are you pregnant?
Are you pregnant?
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe we should unmute everyone while we do this so we can have a bit of smack talk. 30 seconds, guys.
Can they hear you? Obviously.
They can hear us, yeah.
Can you do this, Audrey? Can you bend forward?
And relax. Oh yeah, how was that?
Relax. Good.
Got any questions about that one?
Like.
That's it. So if you find that really easy, guys, you just push forward even more. So there you go. But we're gonna take a minute off and then do one more round.
Can you clench your butt?
Oh yeah. You should always be clenching your butt. Everywhere you walk, you just clench your butt.
So the glute has to be activated.
Yeah.
Why can't you walk straight, Audrey? Why can't you walk straight? Why can't you?
Yeah.
Ready? 5, 3, 2, 1. If you want bonus points, hold a child.
X plus, good job.
Yeah, good job, Danny.
Probably I had no sound before, so I actually don't know what you're doing.
I'm just bending my knees forward
Okay.
and holding it with that straight hip. And the heels can come off the ground.
The heels can't come off the ground.
Heels can come off the ground yet.
Too strong heart. There's my heart.
Give you 5 more seconds. It's this camera.
Look down. You're in front of the screen, honey.
You want to dance for everyone?
Yeah, I'm just going to move you over a little bit. There you go.
15 seconds.
Freaking lads.
Whenever someone talks, there's like a yellow bar underneath their thing.
Ah.
Alright, relax. Alright, Audrey, hop down. You don't need to be 2 centimeters away, looking at Ray.
Audrey, yes.
Brilliant. Alright, then we're going to do some Nordic curls. Sweet. You might need a cushion, and you definitely need something to hook your feet underneath. Okay, I can use the couch pretty easily. Okay, by the way, son.
No, no. Stop.
Cool. It's in the workout brief. And then from here, the goal is to lead from the hip. Okay, I'm going to pull forward
I'll sit down.
and then pull yourself back up as hard as you can. Okay? If,
Come back up.
and, oh, hang on. Sorry, check that, we're not doing that yet. I've skipped ahead 1 step. My bad. I'm going to mute you guys again. Alright. Sorry guys, I missed one. So, we're doing knees over toe squats. My apologies. Okay, so it's basically the same position, but this time in a squat form. So I'm going to go from here, I'm going to drop down, and then come back up. Okay, the better you are at this, the lower you go. Cool. Sweet. And the way you do this wrong, which is what happens a lot, is you'll go here, and then people like bend at the waist to stand up. Okay, you got to keep the hips straight. So here to here. Okay, it can take a little bit of time to get the balance right, but that's the first goal. Any questions? Sweet. So we're doing.
Heels need to be down.
Nah, heels come off. Definitely heels come off.
Okay.
Cool. So we're going to do 4 sets of 10 with about 5 breaths in between. Okay, and then once we've all done that, we'll do 1 set of 50 as a big team. Maybe 1 set of max up to 50. Cool. I'll leave it off. So you guys are not muted. So if you just want to got any questions, just shout out.
Down. Down. Down.
So 4 sets of 10.
How are we doing?
Amy, you should know that you look like you're humping the camera.
I got my dog sitting in front. But you don't count that, Dustin. No, you don't do the free game. You get it on there.
It's like you're giving it to Ryan now.
Up, down.
Oh, there's the camera.
Definitely cricking in the knees.
Oh yeah.
Not that easy. Not that hard.
That's not, is it? So in a perfect world, guys, you actually get your knees to the ground.
Really?
Apparently.
That.
Oh, that pop.
And also, if you need a, you can keep your feet like on slightly different angles too, so straight, or even have them like turned down a little bit if you need to. You can play around with it. They all work.
How many sets are these? 4.
Four sets of 10, Book.
Probably not, no.
Cool beans. Alrighty. So for the 5th set, we're going to do 1 set of maximum reps up to 50. Okay, so don't do more than 50. But it's to perfect form failure is the key here. So if you go down and then come back up and like fall because your balance is off, that's a fail. If you go down and come up and your hip bends at all, like you come up and you bend like this one. Okay, so if you get here and then have to shoot like the hip back at all, that's not perfect form. Cool. So 1 set of max reps. Hey, Polly. Perfect form failure. I think the first time I did this, I got like 20. So they're pretty difficult in that position. Cool. Sound good? Cool. All right. 1 set up to 50. Stop if you form breaks. This is the number you're going to record in Modify if you're going to do that.
I can see Polly. There's Polly. Polly in the garden. Polly is right there. Polly's right there. Say hello.
How far back from the couch do we stay?
Well, that's how up to you, Book, depending on how strong you are.
What's your good?
A good foot away.
Yeah, that's better. Just start there. We can progress next week.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Alright, that'll do me. Woo. Oh, puppy dog. Oh, look, there's a puppy. There's 2 puppies. Where's the puppies? Look.
Lots of puppies in there.
Tony's still going. Tony wants quads.
The stuff at 50?
You get 50, boo.
Yeah.
Of course you did. You're going to be further away next week.
It's jump like.
I hop down, please. So if you got 50 guys next, you're going to go in your room if you keep doing that. Too late. Okay, so probably good to note this down in Waterfy. Chuck in there, you got 50. Give yourself like a distance that you're at, and then next week you can go further away and go lower to the ground. And then when we get to the ground, you're doing pretty well. Cool. So now we're going to do that movement I showed you a minute ago. So we've got that Nordic curl. So we're here. Jam your feet underneath the couch. Okay. And the down portion is the bit that makes you stronger. Okay, so if I'm here, I'm going to stop myself from falling. Okay, catch, and then pull myself back up in a straight kick. So a lot of the time when you go down and then come up, you get like you might want to bend. Just avoid that to the best of your ability. But obviously that will happen. Sweet. It's going to be 10 of them. Then we're going to do what's called a Tibialis Raise. So I'll go somewhere here. Yes, this is a. No, it won't work. I need a bit of wall, but I'll go against the bike here. Okay, here, and then I'm gonna like pull my toes up and then come back in. Cool. So it'll be 20 of them. So 10 downs and then 20 Tibialis raises. So I'm pulling my foot like this way to pull it towards me for 20 reps, and then have a little rest, and then do that for 3 sets. So 3 sets, 10, 20, and then rest. Cool? Yeah. Yeah. That was really hard when I tried them before.
Hello, everybody.
There you go. So you can make them as hard as you like, essentially.
Can you just explain again what the difference was, Dudley?
Between which one?
So you said, so do 3 sets of 10 and then a 20.
What was the 20? So the 20 is like, I'm going to lean against the wall. Just like lean up, there's no wall here, but I'll lean against the wall, right? With my knees locked out. And I'm just pulling my toes off the ground.
Okay.
Cool. So if I was like this, I'd be like, pull like that. Cool. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Thank you.
Look how fast I can put. Mom, what did you think it is?
Cool. 3 sets of that, please.
Yeah, you feel
Every time I do these down-ups, Cat doesn't want to hold my feet in.
You need someone to sit on your couch, Boo.
Huh?
You need someone to sit on your couch.
Someone to sit on the couch, is that what you said?
Yeah.
I've got no one here, I'm on my own.
That's the rough bit, isn't it? Get some, get like 40 litres of water and put it on there.
I don't have the 40-litre bucket or. I reckon if you hose 40 litres on, the couch will hold it.
There you go. Jared's got it.
Actually, what? That's not cool yet. I got my water.
One more set.
Sorry, you lost my one.
You got set.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What's the problem?
You go, go.
I want. I have one.
That's it.
How we doing, team? Bob, how you going?
Last set.
You might have to just go light for this week and then we can figure out something heavy for next week. Or Monday. Monday's the next one, anyways. You go to Bunnings and get like a bag of wood. 20 kilos. That's actually good weight. Later down the line, I'll program everyone to go get a bag of wood. Or a bag of cement. But cement goes everywhere. Wood's nice. Cool. All right, so after this, guys, we've got a warm up. Let me bring it up so I don't forget. So a little warm up, nothing crazy. And then we're going to do this 2-mile breathing only through the nose run, which is probably the longest run out of the whole program.
Yeah, that's a decent run, man.
Yeah, it's the longest one. That's why you can only breathe through your nose. You got to keep it real slow.
What's like a good time? Steve?
Good.
Yoga or something?
Okay. A good time is like 17.5 minutes. That's like fast.
I don't have any strawberry ones.
Like a normal time is probably like 20 to 22 minutes.
Cool.
Yeah, so it's like not fast. It's like 7-minute Ks.
Did you time it out in the street?
As in, well, I know how far I'm going to go. But if you can track it.
Yeah, I'll maybe watch. I'll sort something out.
Yeah, just go for 15 minutes, see how far you've gone, and then you won't know the rest.
Yeah.
Or just get on Google Maps.
Yeah, I'll give it a crack.
But guys, if you're going to do this, like run straight after this, then you can warm up with me. If you're not going to do this run straight after this, then you don't have to do this warm up, but that's all good. But I'll go through it anyway. It's pretty simple. I recommend nose breathing the warm up too. So it's going to start with 10 leg swings, so 5 on each side. Good. And then the same thing side to side. Other side. Excellent. Then we're going to do 20 A skips. Just some skip on one leg. Cool. And then we're going to do 20 wall hamstring pulls. So if this is my wall, for example, all I'm going to do is pull my heel to my butt, okay, just without touching the wall behind me. So a lot of times people drag back, but we're going to pull underneath. Cool? So just 10 per side.
Just watch stuff there and do what he does.
Your motto in life there. Alright, so we'll do that for 3 rounds and then we should be ready to roll. You swing too? Okay. Why don't you have clothes on again?
Get water on her pants.
I was
like, did you eat her? She goes, yeah,
no. My body. From here.
Make it easy.
On the spot,
What's a good time if you're running uphill?
25 minutes.
Can I have this other food?
Are you going to start and finish in the same spot, Book?
No. It's going to be a finish at a different spot.
Well, I mean, you know, as long as you do the same uphill every time, you know, you'll be right.
Yeah, I think you get out of route. Pretty good route.
Okay, do your leg swings.
Again.
Yeah, there's leg swings.
Do some leg swings, Audrey.
Ready? You skipping?
We might be still a little
So Dudley, it's 3.2K.
That is correct.
Having me riding guts.
What's that? Cool.
Thank you. Jared, you should run that hill up the road from your place. Like go to the top and run down.
All right. So, pretty cold out, so I'm going to go long sleeves. But, do you want me to leave this on? You can watch Tani get annoyed by Audrey for 23 minutes. I might turn the YouTube stream off because otherwise we're just going to film an empty living room for a little while. But I'll leave this on and I'll come back when I'm done. And but you know, don't feel free to turn it off. So good, or just come back in 15 minutes and go from there. So, what on YouTube?
We got this, guys. Let's go running.
Work.
Did you want me to set a clock, team, where you